me gira. Get up there, get up there. Get up there, baby. Go, get up there. Go. 20 seconds, Aaron. 15 seconds. 128, 128. You both are 128. Run it, go.
Khamzat's preparations for the Dricus Du Plessis fight are already making waves. In a recent sparring session, he dropped his partner with a perfectly timed, clean shot, a showcase of both his raw power and pinpoint accuracy. Now, he's pushing himself in every aspect of training, determined to stay sharp, explosive, and fully locked in for fight night.
Come on, girl. That's it. Excellent. Good. Come on. Hurry. Get in here. Go to the job. Get to it. Work on it. Let's go. Get in here. Stop it.
First up, Khamzat is putting serious hours into his grappling game. This is where he sharpens his ability to control opponents on the ground, drilling holds, escapes, and submissions with relentless focus. Each session builds his strength, refines his technique, and ensures he can dictate the pace when the fight hits the mat. He flows seamlessly between offense and defense, repeating every move until it becomes second nature.
Hello?我现在就是不知道怎么办，这不是我没有。
Next, Khamzat dives into intense sparring sessions. This is where training turns real, testing every skill he's honed against a live partner. Sparring sharpens his reactions, gets him used to the speed and power of an actual fight, and gives him a chance to experiment with new strategies. Every round is a lesson in timing, precision, and adaptability. Khamzat stays laser-focused, reading his opponent's movements and responding in an instant. Between these high-intensity drills, Khamzat keeps his body active with quick movement exercises. One of his favorites is a fast-paced rope-walking drill, moving back and forth as if climbing invisible stairs, but with speed and precision. It may look simple, but it's a powerful tool for sharpening balance and enhancing footwork. In MMA, quick feet can be the difference between landing a strike and avoiding one. And this drill keeps Khamzat light, agile, and ready to explode in any direction.
Okay, guys, to the ladders. Here we go. That's it. Good. Nice. Fast. Good job. Keep going. Good. That one was good. Go. There you go. That boy, Sammy. Go. There you go. Keep going. Yeah. Good.
Khamzat also works shadowboxing into his routine, but with a twist. He holds dumbbells in each hand, adding resistance to every punch. This not only builds arm strength and endurance, but also forces his muscles to fire with precision under load. Shadowboxing is already a valuable way to perfect technique without a partner, and with the added weight, it becomes a tough, high-reward drill. The result? Sharper form, stronger strikes, and the stamina to keep throwing them deep into the fight.
Last minute.
Stretching is another vital part of Khamzat's routine. He dedicates time to full-body stretches that keep his muscles flexible, lower the risk of injury, and speed up recovery after grueling workouts. Staying loose allows him to move fluidly in the cage, while proper recovery ensures he's always ready to train at full intensity. It's a simple habit, but one that keeps his body operating at peak performance under fight night pressure. Khamzat was also spotted powering through an intense resistance band drill targeting his triceps and back. This wasn't a light warm-up. Every rep was deliberate, explosive, and pushed the band to its limit. His focus never wavered, each movement driven with purpose. This exercise builds a pulling power and endurance that can be the difference in a tight clinch or when dragging an opponent to the canvas.
Check. 3. Good. Out. 3.
Nice, though.
Good. Pull. Good. Hold full. Good. Good.
Yeah, hopefully.
There you go.
So we two, baby.
That's it. Good.
Finally, Khamzat incorporates the hand cycle into his regimen. This low-impact exercise targets arm and shoulder strength while building upper body endurance. It boosts blood flow, keeps his muscles energized, and conditions him to stay strong deep into the later rounds. It's a smart, efficient way to train hard without wearing down his body.
Come on, guys. That's it. Excellent. Excellent. Good. Come on. Try it. Get in here. Go next up. Get work at it. Let's go. Get in here. Stop. Oh, man. You're back. Push, guys. Push. Let's from. Come on. Hey. 10 seconds left.
Khamzat's training is already turning heads, but the buzz really spiked when Rampage Jackson weighed in. After seeing Khamzat in action recently, Rampage didn't hold back his reaction. Though he left some things unsaid, it was clear he was impressed. This wasn't a fighter just going through the motions. Rampage watched as Khamzat dismantled a sparring partner with precision takedowns, barely acknowledging his presence because he was so locked in. That level of focus and intensity speaks volumes about how seriously Khamzat is taking this fight.
What about Khamzat? He's around? Yeah. Have you seen him?
I saw him train the other day. I saw him train Friday, I think. I was there and I just waved at everybody.
Yeah. How'd he look?
He looked good. I saw him taking somebody down and he was beating up somebody. I was like, oh man, he's looking good.
Yeah. Did he wave back at you?
No, he didn't wave back at me. Some of his teammates and stuff did, but he was busy kicking somebody's ass.
Okay. Well, what do you think of his fight coming up?
When the conversation shifts to the upcoming matchup, Rampage speaks his mind. He shows respect for camp, the grind, and the work being put in behind closed doors. Being part of the Jackson camp carries weight, but it's Khamzat's own beast mode that truly stands out to him. Rampage exudes quiet confidence that Khamzat will deliver, though exactly how and when remains a mystery. He teases a possibility of an early finish, dropping hints without giving too much away. It's the kind of suspense that keeps fans hooked and eager to see how Fight Night plays out.
Khamzat, yeah, so you said he's looking good. He's also training with Sam Calavita, TJ Dillashaw's old trainer, and he's training here fighting Dricus, who's been a great champion so far. So what do you make of that matchup?
Well, it's hard for me to go against anybody that's training at Jackson. You know, you got to respect, you know what I'm saying, the camaraderie. But Khamzat, he's always been a beast every time I've seen him fight. So I'm going to go with Khamzat. I think he's going to take it.
Which round?
I'm thinking around like the third round.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Arman Tsarukyan, who's been training with Khamzat Chimaev recently, gave a rare glimpse into just how intense those sessions can be. He didn't reveal every detail, but he made one thing crystal clear. Training with Khamzat is a completely different beast. Even with a noticeable weight difference between them, Khamzat brings the same relentless pressure every time. No holding back, no slowing down. It's full speed, full strength, every single round. That intensity forces you to either rise to the challenge or get steamrolled. For Arman, that pressure has fueled real confidence. Surviving rounds with someone like Khamzat says a lot, and he hinted that this kind of grind sharpens everything. Not just wrestling or cardio, but mindset too. And with Fight Night fast approaching, that mental edge could be just as important as any physical skill.
How is it training with Khamzat? I mean, obviously there's so many stories about what that guy's capable of in the gym going back for about 10 years. What is it like for you to get in there and roll with him?
I mean, Khamzat, he's a tough guy, and he doesn't care if you're lighter than him, more than 25 pounds. He just go hard with everybody, and it's good. It's good for me, you know. I get a lot of like experience, and I feel like if I can wrestle with him, I can wrestle with anybody, you know.
I would think so, man. And he's probably weighing what when he comes in? You said 25 pounds. Is that about how much he weighs more than you when you guys go? He's like 205, something like that.
When Michael Bisping weighed in, he didn't just gloss over Khamzat's skills. He painted the picture of a fighter operating on another level. He highlighted Khamzat's explosive double leg takedown, the kind that covers far more ground than most fighters would dare attempt. For others, shooting from that distance is a gamble. For Khamzat, it's a weapon that almost always works. And once he gets his hands on you, going to the mat is almost inevitable. But Bisping didn't make it all hype. He acknowledged a concern that keeps surfacing: Khamzat's tendency to slow down after an electric first round. He noted the addition of a new conditioning coach who's been pushing Khamzat harder than ever, hinting that this could be the missing piece. If Khamzat's cardio holds up, Bisping suggested, he might have exactly what it takes to handle someone like Dricus Du Plessis over a grueling 5-round war.
Chimaev. Khamzat Chimaev is just ridiculous, right? The wrestling on this guy is phenomenal. The way that he shoots a double leg and closes and covers so much distance, it's wild. He shoots from so far out that it shouldn't work, but he's so explosive and so powerful, he makes it work. He closes the distance, and all he needs to do is get a hold of you. So I assume that Khamzat is also ridiculously strong as well, because he's fast, he's powerful, he's explosive, he's got good wrestling, and if he gets his hands on you, you're going down, okay? But as we know, he gets tired after the first round. Now, TJ Dillashaw came out recently and said that he has a secret weapon. He's got this new conditioning coach that is pushing him really hard. We've seen the videos of him online, okay? And that's what he needs to do, because this is truly a life-changing opportunity for Khamzat Chimaev.
At one point, Rampage Jackson even compared Khamzat's grind in the gym to Michael Bisping's legendary work ethic back in the day. Coming from Rampage, that's no small praise. Bisping himself admitted that he had to push harder because he wasn't as naturally gifted. But with Khamzat, the talent is off the charts. Paired with that relentless work ethic, it's a combination that's downright dangerous.
Jackson said that he was doing some training with him recently. He sat down with the Schmo. He said that Khamzat Chimaev reminds Rampage of when he trained with me.
But his work ethic reminds me of Michael Bisping, though.
Okay.
Yeah, Michael Bisping was always an animal in the gym. That's why I love training with that kid.
Now, first of all, that's very kind of you, Rampage, to say those words, and it was great to share the match with you back in the day. Me and Rampage were teammates for a very, very long time, and of course, I always trained my ass off. I pushed myself to the absolute limit because I wasn't as talented as someone like Rampage, and I wasn't as talented as someone like Khamzat.
Bisping also didn't shy away from the reality of this matchup. Dricus Du Plessis isn't just another middleweight. He's a massive presence with legitimate jiu-jitsu skills, knockout power, and a gas tank that doesn't fade. He's even said outright that he plans to test Khamzat in the very areas many believe are his strongest. For Bisping, the question isn't whether Khamzat can start fast. That's a given. The real test will be whether he can keep that same relentless pace once the fight gets gritty and the rounds drag on.
Throughout 5 rounds, because Dricus Du Plessis is a really tough guy, and stylistically it's a tough matchup, okay? Khamzat struggled with Gilbert Burns after round 1. He struggled with Kamaru Usman after round 1. Well, if he struggled with 2 welterweights that blew up to 185, talking about Kamaru, he's certainly going to struggle with Dricus Du Plessis. Du Plessis is a gigantic middleweight, walks around at about 230 pounds, diets down to 185. He's got excellent jiu-jitsu. We've seen the videos of him tapping out multiple black belts. He's spoken quite openly that he's going to beat Khamzat at his own game. He's going to go toe-to-toe. He's going to walk him down. He's going to choose to grapple with him and test him down there on the ground. He's big. He's strong. He's got a...
The way Bisping framed it, this fight ultimately comes down to preparation and mindset. Both men have proven themselves under the bright lights. Both have the power and skill to end a fight in an instant. But the edge will belong to the one who sacrificed more in camp, stayed disciplined, and blocked out every distraction. If Khamzat truly has pushed himself to the absolute limit, as the footage and first-hand accounts suggest, Bisping believes we could be in for an all-time classic.
Ultimately, in this fight, it comes down to how badly do you want it? Have you done the work? Have you left no stone unturned? Have you turned down other opportunities because you want to be training? Or are you trying to maximize your time as the champion? Not saying Dricus is, but like, you know, all of a sudden you got people coming to you, you got Johnny come lately friends, you got endorsement deals, you've got appearances that you can do because you want to make money. Or are you single-minded? Are you locked in? Do you say no to everything because I have one mission, and that is to win this fight, and everything else comes secondary? Because if both guys have done that and you've pushed yourself to the limit, then we're in for one.
With everything we've seen so far, Khamzat's camp looks like it's been built for war. From explosive takedowns to relentless sparring, he's sharpening every weapon in his arsenal. Rampage, Arman, and Bisping have all weighed in, and while none of them are outright predicting the outcome, the respect in their voices speaks volumes. They've witnessed the grind firsthand, the kind of sessions that drain every ounce of energy, and they know that if Khamzat brings that same fire into the octagon, Du Plessis is in for a long, punishing night. But that's the beauty of it. No one's giving away the ending. We'll only find out when the cage door closes. Who's your pick for this one? Let us know in the comments.